Hey, thanks for coming by the Head First Fishing Channel. I'm your host, Captain Joseph Raines. We're here at St. Pete Fishing Outfitters, and today we're going to talk about what's going on in Tampa Bay. So lately, the fishing has been really good. We've had great water temperatures, great air temperatures, beautiful skies. The fishing has been outstanding. We've had good tides coming in and coming out up until the past few days when we've had some tides that have just been slowly creeping in all day long. And that has made the inshore fishing on the flats a little bit difficult. The bite is still pretty good. If you get out there a little earlier, if you checked your solunar tables, you could see that there were some bites going on early. But as that tide progressed and just got a little slower and eventually peaked out late in the day, the bite could get a little tough. So even with really good bait, you would see some fish popping, but it wasn't as aggressive as before. And they were a little less aggressive on the bait on your hook. Funny thing though, I had a charter and a customer was using the good old Berkley Gulp jerk shad, and he started catching fish side by side to live bait. They were eating a couple of the live baits, but he was just slinging that Berkley Gulp right up into the groves and giving it a little twitch, a little double twitch off the bottom, and he started smacking some snook and nice redfish. I was very impressed. This gentleman really knew his stuff. He was an inshore fisherman. I believe he'd been fishing the Panhandle a while, but the old Berkley Gulp got it done. And I'll bring that in a little closer so you can see. He was fishing a 1/4 ounce weighted weedless hook and smacking them left and right. So get you some of these right now. Come into the store and get some Berkley Gulp jerk shads. Now, what I've also been doing whenever things get a little slow on the flats is, as you know, I like to run out into the channel and grouper and snapper fish. Well, the snapper fishing has been very good lately. Even with these slow moving tides, I've been able to set up on schools of snapper, and we're catching some nice specimens up to around 13 to 14 inches. I'm still waiting for later in the season when I start usually getting those 15, 16, and 17 inch snapper. But hey, you know, I'll take a bunch of them anywhere from 12 to 14 inches, no problem. We had one young fisherman in the boat that was catching them darn near every drop. It was really exciting to watch her catch those fish. I also definitely want to mention that there are large schools of Spanish mackerel all over the bay right now. Anywhere from the Skyway all the way down to Fort DeSoto, off the Bay Pier, off Egmont. I've been in all those areas. There's huge schools of Spanish feeding on bay anchovies. They're feeding on sardines. They are absolutely on the blitz. Just look for those birds circling around. Look for the pelicans diving, the terns, seagulls. You can't miss it. Get your spro jigs, get your spoons. You can get your crystal minnows. You know, cast and troll, all that stuff. You will catch a Spanish mackerel, I guarantee it. They're absolutely everywhere. And if you want to load up the cooler, now's the time to do it. But I think that about does it for today's report. If you have any questions, you could email me at headfirstfishing@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.